Y'all having fun? Who did you see out there today? What bands?
There we go.
Oh, shit.
Ben, the two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for. With a friend to call my own, I'll never be alone. And you, my friend, will see you got a friend in me.
Got a friend in me.
Ben, you're always running here and there. You feel you're not wanted anywhere. If you ever look behind and don't like what you find, there's something you should know. You got a place to go.
Got a place to go.
I used to say I and me. Now it's us. Now it's we. I used to say I and me.
Now it's us. Now it's we.
Ben, you're guilt if you turn you away. I don't listen to what they say. They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like Ben. Like Ben. Like
Okay, let me go.
Ben.
just don't have. First they curse, then they press me till I'm hurt. Running that well. So you was going on a temper and you find the time. Bathroom, you need someone for Sam, you really can't find. Smack glass with a drinking brew. Smack glass with a drinking brew for our breakfast. The roulette campfire. I went to the market. I realized my soul is what I made. And there's no how. That's right. First they curse and they press me till I hurt. Running can't play. You ready, boys? Now are you happy with the trend? Or would you rather see it out? You're looking pretty small. Is that a pork pie hat? You're looking pretty rough in your father's old soul. Run it! Rudy Jackman! Rudy Jackman! Rudy Jackman! And Rudy Jackman! Rudy Jackman! And Rudy Jackman! And Rudy Jackman! And Rudy boy, you never got a blue. Thank you, lad.
Two-headed boy, all floating in glass. The sun, it is past and now it's blacker than black. I can hear as you tap on your jar. I am listening to hear where you are. I am listening to hear where you are. Two-headed boy, put on Sunday shoes and dance around the room to accordion keys with a needle that sings in your heart. Catching signals that sound in the dark. Catching signals that sound in the dark. We will take off our clothes and they'll be placing fingers through the notches in your spine. And when all is breaking, everything that you could keep inside, now your eyes ain't moving now. They just lay there in their climb. Two-headed boy with pulleys and weights, creating a radio play just for two in the parlor with a moon across her face. Through the music she sweetly displays silver speakers that sparkle all day, made for his lover who's floating and choking with her hands across her face. And in the dark we will take off our clothes and they'll be placing fingers through the notches in your spine. And when all is breaking, everything that you could keep inside, now your eyes ain't moving now. They just lay there in their climb. Two-headed boy, there's no reason to grieve. The world that you need is wrapped in gold, silver sleeves, left beneath Christmas trees in the snow. I will take you and leave you alone, watching spirals of white softly flow over your eyelid, and all you did wait until the point when you let go.
keuntungan sogokan kapitalis. Sogokan demi sogokan, apuan demi apuan. Seribu takkan ku temakan, kau tak mahu digoyahkan. Sogokan demi sogokan, apuan demi apuan. Seribu takkan ku temakan, kau tak mahu digoyahkan. Masakan begini
It's called How Low Can a Punk Get, motherfucker?
This song is about Carl Jung. Well, do you want to bathe in pools of blood? Oh, no, 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 not again. We'll contemplate the symptoms we can't comprehend. You don't have to wait for the judgment day, 'cause judgment will happen every day. And fear is what will frame you, not your DNA. Your pyramids, and I don't wonder where Hoffa's body is. So sign your petitions and go to your meaningless marches, and proceed to the protests set fire to drakes. But there is no beauty that can be attained if all you got to shovel everything will look like the grave. Ooh, are you smelling flowers and looking around for the gardens? Or are you smelling flowers and looking around for the coffins? Well, come to the light. The light is good. There are bags of blood here waiting. The sheep are with our wolves. Come to the light. The light seems safe. We have ways to make you talk. And sheep can safely grave. Come to the light. The light is good. There is blood for breakfast lately. 'Cause why not? We're all doomed. Come to the light. The light floor rest. We have talk, but I am horrified that you will say it's meaningless. A cosmic joke on me. Well, someday this will all be yours. We're gonna get what we came for, to whistle past the graveyard. Baby clowns, baby clowns, baby clowns. You thought you could have it all, but now you've had your first spoonful, and we will bury you all. Someday this will all be yours. Someday this will all be yours. Someday this will all be yours.
This is Kafari, Fish and Babalak, and this one goes straight to the charts. You will see. So, Mr. Medusa, give me a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's wake up the lion.
Come on, down the rhythm. Let the people in the house and the rhythm system. Go, 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 go. To the horn up. We are the band by Game Cover. And this is sound. I don't got more people living. Lions sleeping.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Lions sleep. Tell 'em Mikey, yeah. Tell 'em Mikey, yeah. I love people on the street, I love people on the tower and the counter. I love people when I'm moving on the road now. Looking out for the up and down now.
Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight.
Tell 'em Mikey, no.
Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Away.
Tell 'em Mikey, no. Every kind of people, every kind of place, every kind of people, every kind of face, every kind of faith, every kind of life, every kind of place. I don't know. And I reggae hand in the house now, and you recognize and I move now. I love music and I live a real 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. And the lioness, and the reggae.
Hush, my darling, the fair, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, the fair, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
Away.